The capital of winter racing was Hialeah Park. Hialeah Park attracted all of the political, the social, and the business community to South Florida. Horses that competed here included Northern Dancer, Forego, Citation, who won the Triple Crown. In the early 50s, we spent our leisure hours coming to the races here. It was magnificent. I had no dream or expectation that I would ever be involved with Hialeah Park. And then in 1974, I read that Hialeah Park was to be sold to one of our competitors, and that the owners planned to close Hialeah Park. I felt that that was an intrusion. I felt that it was not good for racing. And on just a blind hope and a prayer, I called Mr. John Galbraith, who was then the president of Hialeah Park. I asked if I could help in saving Hialeah Park. One of the challenges I found when I became involved, there were people who felt that Hialeah Park was treated too favorably with the racing dates. And there was a law passed in the 1990s deregulating the racing dates completely. And so if we were going to run any dates at all, we would have to run head-to-head with nationally owned and financed entities. I decided that I would run against whoever I had to run against. And what came to pass, that there were not enough horses in the area to fill racing cards at 2 tracks at the same day. And so we discontinued racing. That was in 2001. In 2009, the local government asked if I would try again to bring back racing. I agreed because I remembered my pledge to the community and my love for racing and how much I loved Hialeah being in the thoroughbred racing mix. We became part of a quarter horse program. It was a different kind of horse racing, but it was horse racing. And that allowed us to enter into the gaming industry, and that's how we survived. My commitment to continue with Hialeah Park after all of the setbacks that we've had is, I think, part of my DNA. There's only one Hialeah. As far as I'm concerned, it's got to be preserved. People call me stubborn. I take it as a challenge. You can't give in. You have to make the try, come hell or high water. And that's the way I am. When Mr. Galbraith asked me to enter into the ownership with him and his group, my associates unanimously thought it was a bad bet. I guess the odds were about 50-1, but I think I've won the bet. I think I got 50-1 on my bet.